All right, the Eagles just won 15-12 in a game thriller as it got boring through the whole entire game. But then in the fourth quarter, both teams started exploding and so much more. And the Eagles defense actually played well for once as they only gave up 12 points in this game and as they forced multiple punts and it was a close. And if our defense didn't play good, we would probably got our asses blown out by the Saints. So and also Hurts and more news coming up next. Also, shout out to Saquon Barkley right here as he made a big play, a 61-yard attempt. I mean, bro, oh my gosh. He made a 61-yard right here up the middle, and Marshawn Lattimore was so slow. And Saquon sped to the crib for the touchdown to give us our first points in this game. And then he also got the other touchdown, which was the game ender after Dallas Goedert catch the 61-yard pass by Jalen Hurts, and Jalen Hurts threw him. He was on a drag route. Both defenders collided into each other. That's what caused him to be wide open. And yeah, so game was so down to the wire. And then Alvin Kamara, Mossack Bond right here, which was a bad play. But anyways, let's get to the Hurts turnover news. So if you guys didn't know, Hurts turned the ball over two times today. So he needs to work on his turnovers and he needs to make more smart decisions. We said this in the past. It seems like something's not clicking in, and he's still committing turnovers. But all around, it was a great game by Jalen Hurts again, outpacing. And the Eagles' defense also shut down the number one, the number one offense in the league. Well, as I'm not really shut down because they scored 12 points, but um, we held them to 12 points, and they blown out two teams. And the Cowboys were a great team that they blown out, and the Panthers were a bad team. So they won against one good team and they won against one bad team. But Derek Carr only had like 100 something yards, and Alvin Kamara didn't really play. And Alvin Kamara really didn't play that great today, racking up 0 touchdowns in like 90s and like 80 something yards. So he had a mid game. I don't know. I have to check the stats later to see what yards people have or not. But um, also the the Eagles run defense looks actually great here. Eh, Um, but this play that's going on right here was not great, and it caused C.J. Gardner-Johnson to cover um Chris Olave, and then next play the Eagles defense stood up for the 2 point nonstop conversion, and then um Hurts was able to lead insane game winning drive that and then um and then Reed Blankenship with the pick to end the game, and the Eagles are 2-1 as well as the Saints as they retook the division. And if the Cowboys lose and the Commanders lose, we will be on top of the division. Also, CJ Garner Johnson did play today, even though it said he was questionable. He did play today, and AJ Brown was out as we expected. And Devontae Smith has got evaluated for a concussion, and he has a concussion after like a play. There was a play where he got his helmet taken off as he got hit hard that he fell to the ground. And now I think he has a concussion, but I think he'll be back for the Bucks game. And uh, I think AJ Brown might miss the Bucks game too. So, and he might return week 6. But again, week 5 there's a bye, which is terrible because it's too early in the season. As always, fly Eagles, fly.